Wel- Welcome. I couldn't hear myself. Welcome back. Welcome back to the Olga Perez Show. I'm your host, Olga, and how you doing? Yeah, lots to talk about today. Lots to talk about. Of course, Elon Musk, Twitter, Kanye. I got so much more. And where do I begin? Where do I begin? Welcome back. If you've been here before, welcome back, my love. If you've been here, if it's a new time, it's a first time, welcome. Great to have you. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Get ready for this one today. Well, as you can see, viewer discretion advised always. This is adult content. If you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. Yeah. And guess what? So it's Friday, but you know me, every day's a Friday. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God. Tell me, where are you plugging in from? What part of the world are you at? Make sure to leave a comment. If you watch the replay, leave a comment. Your comments are my fuel. I do read them and I will respond. Obviously, if you're in the live chat, you know I'm going to read the live comments. And, even if it's just an emoji, show me some love, give me some support, help the algorithm get me. And of course, if you haven't already, hit the like button just because you already like me or like my content. But if you do like this content today, it makes you smile. If you learn anything from it, if it inspires you, anything, make sure to smash that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure you put all the notification bells on, because even then, sometimes YouTube will show you right away. Sometimes they don't show you till the next day. Whatever. Yeah, I've already said it. I'm say it again. I've been censored. I've been shadow banned. Oh yeah, no doubt about it. I look at all the analytics. It shows. Unless people are looking for the specific content I'm talking about, and even then, I've had friends of mine, people that follow me, I've read your comments, like, yeah, it's a real thing. It's like, even when people are Googling me, they're like, can't find you. You're not popping up. Horrible. Horrible. Why? This channel's all about love, right? And I'm in need for coffee. There's a link in the description below. That's a great way to support me, to support the channel, support my work, keep me coming back. Buy me a coffee. Matter of fact, it's literally www.buymeacoffee / Olga Perez. But the link is in the description below. Would love it. Love it. Make sure you leave a message when you do. You have no idea how much it matters. Your support is everything. It really is. So, yeah. Let me see already. What a day I've been having. Every time I set up for the live, things were just not working, like right now. I don't know. I'm moving the cable a certain way and I can't hear myself, right? What's the point of having a headset if you can't hear yourself? Like you're supposed to know, so that I know that you guys can hear me. Let me know if you have any issues. I will be reading the comments. Hopefully we won't. Yay. So how about I just dive right into it? Matter of fact, so now, hold on. So first, Elon Musk, right? Bloomberg. Musk takes Twitter helm and acts sweeping change as deal closes. Of course, I already heard from last night. He's fired all these people, or maybe not fired, right? But they're gone. They're out, right? The CEO, I think the lawyer as well for Twitter. And the other guy, I think is it. Well, here's the article. Musk plans on replacing ousted CEO Parag Agrawal. For now, the billionaire also intends to scrap lifelong bans on users. And I saw some clips, some from the mainstream media, of course, and they're just like, I remember this one clip that I saw from CNN, and I actually didn't pull it up, but you guys probably watched it, and you know I don't watch CNN, but of course, I always look everywhere to see what everyone's saying. And this one host was like, in quote, she put in quote her fingers, free speech, in quote. Like, what are you trying to say, sweetheart? Are you trying to say that free speech, in quote, is like bad speech? Right? Like, why would you put the in quote to free speech? It's bad speech. Why is it bad speech? Is it free or not? Right? You can't be like free for this and free if you say this and that, but it's not, and also implying, or I'm picking up the vibe that free speech, the people that do believe in that, or the people that, have equal rights, because why does one group have the right and the other one doesn't? Right? Like, well, there's no freedom in that, right? So, yeah, Musk closed his deal to take Twitter private for $44 billion. And I've read also some other articles where he's like, Elon Musk is like, it's not even worth that. I obviously overpaid, but whatever. And again, people say, oh, is this guy controlled opposition? Is it a real thing? Like, is this another game? I mean, yeah, there's all these, ways of looking at it, thinking about it. But this article was written by Katie Roof, Ed Hammond, and Kurt Wagner, October 28th at 12:35 a.m. To be specific, today's the 28th of October. And yeah, so I was playing here. Let me see. Oh, what's up with that? Telling you, I'm having quite a day today with connections, getting everything to work on time. Then I had to postpone it. I apologize for that. Thank you so much for your love and patience. So yeah, I can't play it. Okay. Moving on to Kanye, because obviously we already know, right? It's all over the place. Elon Musk took over. And of course, I've been talking a lot about Kanye because, again, with the whole free speech and the censor that, I don't agree with, because it can't be called free speech if it's not free speech. Period. And yeah, of course, we don't want the type of free speech that is hate, like, I'm going to kill you, I'm going to do something bad to you, right? Or to a group of people, or, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, all right, doesn't have to get violent, but it's just cutting off all kinds of speech and obliterating people. I mean, I'm just getting started. They're not even letting me get started. You think that's right? Why? I already know the answer. You know the answer. I don't care what side you're on, who do you think you are, what your politics are. You want to be heard. Everybody wants to be heard. Try living a life. As a matter of fact, you might be one of those people that are living that kind of life where you are being censored in your own home, in your own family, in your own work environment. And maybe you can work on the delivery. You see what I mean? But to shut somebody down for their opinion, but not New York Times, not places like that, right? They can win any court case because it's an opinion. Yet you're selling it out there as it's fact. And you're God. Oh, God. I just can't believe this. Because the whole point of journalism is just to state the facts. And that's it. So see what I'm saying? So if you're stating the facts and you're getting shut down, what does that tell you? Like, how can anybody not see that's, dictatorship, tyranny, a form of communism? Like, well, if you don't believe the communism, communal, the group think, I mean, how are we supposed to be original and be ourselves with groupthink? It's impossible. And no one's happy when they're not being able to think for themselves. That's a fact. I'm all about that. It's about happiness. Yay. So Bloomberg also under their technology tab, Ye's Twitter account appears to be no longer suspended. Have you guys looked? I actually didn't, but you know what? I don't know why I didn't, but I'm going to do it right now. Let's do Twitter. You guys see what I'm doing? I think you guys can see what I'm doing. Let's see. Twitter. Official site. Let's see. Where's Kanye? Oh, and there I am. All right. Kanye. Oh, look at that. And it's trending. Kanye's trending. Trending. What? Is that for real? Nah, is this him, guys? Is this Ye at Kanye West? He's got 31.6 million followers. Should be him, right? He's got no cover art. Okay. And the last tweet was October 9th? Was this pinned? October 8th. You guys can see. Huh. So what's this article saying then? Right? All right. So it's up. It's public. But he hasn't tweeted yet. Interesting. Okay. All right. We did that. Oh, yeah. I had this planned. I know. I don't have a real soundboard, but I thought this was kind of cute with all the colors and stuff. Yeah! Everybody's fired at Twitter. I mean, anybody on Twitter who, you know they were overpaid. Like he said, he already paid too much for what it's worth, right? What Twitter's worth. But again, how much money were all these people making, right? Oh, there's so much more discussion. Like, what do we not know about, like, how did he really say you got to go? Or did they say, well, I'm not going to be a participant to this. So, boom. Or did he go down the list of, like, this is why you don't fit in? Or did he give him a chance to, like, hey, this is what I'm about. Can you do the job? I mean, see what I mean? We don't know what's happened behind closed doors. And I haven't found an article yet that shows that. Can't wait, guys. Share the links with me in the comments below. Now in the live chat. Well, I don't even know if you can do that in the live chat, but you know what I'm saying? Like, let me know, because I'm definitely into this right now. And then, what else we got? The World Series. Why do I care? I don't. Why? I'm just not into sports, especially when they use sports to distract us. I mean, seriously. I mean, if you go way back and you go down the rabbit hole on how they even program, like, the times that we're going to do the games, like all sports, right? Prime time, right? The sitcoms, like everything, the timing was all to fit the 8 to 5 job or factory workers, things like that, right? So that's one of the reasons why I don't follow it. But, I'm a Philly. And of course, everyone's been talking about it. It's in the news everywhere. But then, of course, in my world, I get that too. World Series 2022, everything you need to know about the fall classic between the Phillies and the Astros. And Astros. This is from Fox Sports, but I mean, I saw a bunch of articles. I'm like, which one do I want to play? And the Houston Astros hosted the Philadelphia Phillies in each game of their final series during the regular season. Houston won 2 out of 3. Neither team probably had any thought that they would face each other in the World Series just 3 weeks later. But here they are. Funnily enough, the Phillies threw a champagne shower in the Minute Maid Park visiting clubhouse during that series. As they clinched their postseason berth there, Houston will do all they can to prevent the champagne going in the locker room. In parentheses, or the home clubhouse at Citizens Bank Park. Again, here's everything you need to know. And so I thought it was a pretty good article, but it's obviously, I guess that's a big deal, right? Especially if you're into sports. And of course, I had to say something about it because I'm in Philly, baby. This is exciting. Here's my thing. What's exciting to me is, like, I heard, again, don't quote me because I'm not into sports, but I've heard from my friends, my network, they're like, yeah, well, they kind of like won because maybe the other team wasn't that good. Am I right, guys? I mean, is what I'm hearing right? And then they're saying that they're probably going to win the World Series because who they're playing against, which again, I have no clue. So what do you guys think? Let me know in the chat or in the comments below when you watch this replay. Absolutely. So, it's always great to see people all happy and whatnot. Look at that. Full of champagne. Justin Verlander, number 35, and Jordan Alvarez, number 44 of the Houston Astros, celebrating the clubhouse after the Astros defeated the New York Yankees in Game 4 of the ALCS at Yankee Stadium on Sunday, October 23rd, 2022, New York. So, yeah. How you guys feel about that? I know it's always good. I don't know, but I've been told also, obviously I've lived here for years, and I've seen that the Philly fans, not just Phillies, but like the Eagles as far as football, like, and I had an intern who was a diehard Eagles fan, and he was like, dude, I go all over the country. Everywhere they play, I show up. Me and my friends, my groups. He's like, everyone knows that we're like the most diehard fans of all the football teams. Did you guys know that? Did you hear about that? So I was like, this whole how you doing attitude, I can see that. And that's what I love. And I definitely felt that even when we won the Super Bowl a few years ago now, the feeling in the air is palpable. And it's quite amazing. It's one of the things I do love about Philadelphia. And then, you know how I talk about whoever's on the news and what's trending and whatnot. And but I pick the things that I have something to say that I feel that is different from what the majority of the voices are saying. And when people are like, are you like on the right, or you're a Trumpster, or you're this or that, conservative, I am Olga, period and freaking story. And I call everybody out. I take no sides. But the truth needs to be spoken, which is why I'm such a, how would you call it? I don't want to say a fan for free speech. It's much more than that. Like, freaking nuts about it. Like, it's everything to me. It's all the way since I was a little kid. This shit means so much to me that nobody can take this out of me. Nobody can try to convince me of this, but you're not getting it, or nah. Free speech is free speech. I've been fighting for it my whole life, and now it's an actual global thing in a way never before. Oh, of course I'm going to open my mouth now, especially now. But with that preface, right? What I'm getting at is that somebody had also mentioned to me, obviously I seen the news, the whole Dr. Oz Fetterman thing. And of course, I read articles where they're talking about how Fetterman, people are like, or some people, again, mainstream media is saying, it's the subtitles or something like that I read somewhere. But then the truth is the guy is not well. And I say the same thing about Biden. I'm like, how can you support a party, a group, a side that I think they're abusing Biden because he's not there. He can't handle it. Mentally. He's an elder. I think it's abuse. See what I mean? I don't care whether I'm pro or not. I'm not pro anything that's wrong. And that's wrong. And now Fetterman, seriously, look at this. I mean, I know you guys already seen this, but like right here, he should not have debated anyone on his team who agreed to debate should be fired. Why can't I just pause it? See, and then it gets all small. What? Anyway, not to be repetitive. Leaving some Democrats to question why he ran. Oh, Biden makes fun of reporters with faces limitations and latest incident insulting the press. I mean, what I think is most disgusting is that even this, and this is by Fox Sports, but this is like a little video, like real quick news flash, top headlines for October 26th. And that's only because I was looking for the Phillies and what kind of articles and stuff were being written about the Phillies. And just bringing me up to date. But seriously, like, the guy had a stroke, right? Like, and it takes time. Again, like, if I'm a Democrat, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, why are you choosing these people? This is such abuse. Or they don't care. They just don't care. Whoever's gonna take the, that spot, we'll support them. You don't care about your own people, if that's the case. You shouldn't have to defend him because, he didn't do well in the debate because of this and that, his limitations. But he's okay. No, he's not okay. He's not doing well. Health-wise, guys. That's how sick everybody is to me right now. I'm going to close that out. Oh, and moving on to the headline of the Daily Mail today. Where's Nancy? Question mark and quote. What attacker shouted at Paul Pelosi, 82, after breaking in through back doors of a $6 million San Francisco mansion and battering him with a hammer? When do we ever see violence getting anywhere good or being productive? I mean, seriously. Yeah, and of course it reads here, it says, Biden condemns, in quote, horrible attack as FBI investigates and suspect is held. Oh, they already have a suspect? Really? Like, you guys lie so much. There's so much shit that I know that even when I want to talk about what's current, trending right now, right? It's time sensitive. But no, my content is never time sensitive because I'm still always questioning the fact that wait for a couple days now, right? Wait for a week from now as things come up. Whatever happened with the raid and Trump in Miami at Mar-a-Lago, right? All of a sudden it's gone. It's like, like we're all stupid. I know we're not. I know you guys feel me. So yeah, Paul Pelosi was brutally attacked. He was left with significant injuries in the assault, but is expected to recover. The suspect entered the Pelosi's residence through a sliding glass door at the back of the house. Aerial footage showed broken panes of smashed glass at a door to their home. His target was Speaker Nancy Pelosi, his target. So now it's supposedly a he? Again, and not that they don't lie, although the Daily Mail usually is pretty on. So his target was Nancy Pelosi. Really? The intruder found her husband of 59 years. He confronted Paul Pelosi yelling, "Where's Nancy? Where's Nancy?" Question mark, CNN reported. And I quote, "The intruder is in custody. Paul Pelosi is in the hospital where he is expected to make a full recovery." Well, that's good because I don't wish any ill or harm on anybody. If anything, I just want the people that are harmful, really, killers, rapists, child rapists, molesters, to be taken away. But at the same time, I would want programs to help them. And then also, we have enough research, we have enough statistics, we have enough studies showing that these types of crimes are preventative because serial killers, you look back, mostly they have something like real disconnect with their parents, abuse. You know what I'm saying? Like, why are we always just reacting instead of preventing the problem? And of course, I just think this is all, I'm sorry for Paul Pelosi, and I wish him well. I wish him well. But and then what? Now this is like front line. I'm going to refresh the page. Any news about the Ukraine, the dirty bomb that they've been talking about, that we've been talking about? Like, why do we care, right? Well, if it was our neighbor messing around with bombs or something, right? We'd want to know. We'd feel threatened and endangered. Not to mention all the people that can be hurt, killed, mutilated, amputated. Not to get on the negative, guys. Not to get on the negative. But I'm like, talk about reaction. And you know how you guys have been asking me to do reaction videos on certain different artists. And today I just was like, you know what? The whole Elon Musk, yay! But do I really think he's a saint? Do I think he's a savior? No, of course not. Is this a joke? Is it for real? Is it just another publicity stunt? Or is really Elon Musk, who did the whole Neuralink with transhumanism, right? You guys get it. You don't need me to get into details, do you? Because if you do, then you need to look stuff up. In the sense that it's out there. That's definitely not censored because that's been supported by the MSM. So what does that tell us? We don't know squat. It's all smoke and mirrors. And at the end of the day, our reaction, our consumption or non-consumption. Because if there's no eyes or ears, don't tell me it's not freaky when the phone. I just had a friend the other day. He talked about this watch that he wanted and that he loves and whatnot. And now my phone shows me nothing but commercials. And I know you guys already experienced it because it's been happening for a long time now. But still, it's like, how do I not know that YouTube shadow banning me is because of whatever I say that my phone listens to? Come on. And then we act like Snowden was a traitor. And I got it. We had this conversation right when the whole Snowden thing happened. I think it was like 2016. And friends of mine who, by the way, one of them was a foreign affairs specialist for CNN. And I won't say her name because she doesn't want to be known. She moved on from that. But because she actually went to Afghanistan and spent 7 years writing a book, co-authored a book with a colleague. And she realized that all those years on CNN with her expert advice, she just wants to just forget it. Just move on. I'm even out of the industry. I've changed careers. And bless her. I wish her the best. No problem. But she would talk about these things to me. And I'm like, it's because she said, Snowden signed, he signed over that he would never divulge, right? I forget what the actual contract is called. It's not an NDA. What's it called? I know. I wasn't expecting to get into Snowden, so. And today with all my little mishaps and the connection, I'm like, what's going on today? So, my whole thing was, but if your government's doing something wrong, it's our duty. Not even about whether you're a patriot, whether you're an American, non-American. Is it not the right thing to do when somebody's doing bad things? Or at least in the closet, behind closed curtains? Can't you let the people decide? Of course not. Because anybody doing something sneaky doesn't want to do that. That makes sense. I mean, can you imagine if pedos, because I'm not going to say the whole word because I'm already getting shadow banned, but the pedos, and my heart goes for them. I watched a documentary months ago, or maybe even a couple years ago, not too long ago, but how there's this actually like a compound place in like Florida where a bunch of them live there, or like they have to live there because they're offenders and whatnot. And one of them, he was like, look, I get it. But just because we have this, and he calls it himself an illness, doesn't mean we have to act on it. I was like, wow, it's just, I want to help. But to deny or to call these people MAPs, male attractive people, like because we want to take away the stigma, I understand that. I'm all about that. It's like STDs. Like if we didn't have that stigma, say with like herpes, I know, right? Like, look, I did not have any clue that I was going to go there today. But my point is, everyone's like, ew, you got herpes. I have cold sores, especially when I'm stressed out. And one day, I'll never forget, I was at a club years ago. And, I'm all dressed up, decked out, waiting in line. Major club. As a matter of fact, it was an after-hour club on top of that. And these guys are hitting on me. I'm with a girlfriend. And then the guy sees that I had a little cold sore. And he goes, and when I say a little cold sore, it's because obviously with makeup, but not a probably. But I wasn't out there to like make out, spread the virus. But this guy points out, it's like, ew. And he starts screaming in line. I'm going, you see? So I started using that word all the time. I use words like that. I also use words like, hemorrhoids. I say it a lot. Those people that know me personally know, I say it all the time because the more you say it, then it won't have that stigma to it. Like, are you kidding me? Anyway, so I just went off and I cannot wait to see who is with me live, who's in the live chat. If you're watching and you haven't commented, make sure to leave a comment, even if it's an emoji. Emojis can say 1,000 words. I feel them. And thank you. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for commenting. And thank you for sharing. Make sure to share this shit. Make sure that more of us that are talking normal, as if you were here with me right now, because that's what this is about. I'm not at work right now. I'm here with you the way I would be in the best way possible, right? on this type of platform. Know what I mean? Let's see. Who's here? Hey, Nightmare, hello. Hello, Knees Joe. Ole, ole. Hi, Olga, exclamation. Hi, Knees Joe. Great to have you. Welcome back. Look at that. Good, thank you. Hope you're well, too. Wow, look at how sweet everybody is and how polite they are. So, Knees Joe, now that Musk owns Twitter, I imagine many accounts will be reactivated. True that. True that. True that. But Trump said that even so, he wouldn't do it. He wouldn't do it. That's what Trump said. And I actually believe him, especially with his own platform called Truth Social, right? Oh, and then before I even read your comment, Knees Joe, you're like, is Trump's account no longer suspended? Did you guys look that up? Didn't do that yet. Let me see. Nightmare, Trump has been unbanned. Yes. Nuh-uh. Ooh, hold on. I'm going to look it up. Twitter, right, Nightmare? Let me see. Go back to Twitter. I'm going back to Twitter. I'll screen share so you guys see what's going on. Oh my God, look at me. I'm like posting. I'm looking for Trump. Let's see. Trump. Where is he? Should we Trump or should we at Donald Trump? Let me see. Donald Trump. Is this the right one, guys? 32.5 million. Let's see. Did he tweet anything? I'm looking. December 23rd, 2020 was the last one. Let me see. Tweets and replies. Okay. So I guess if you guys would have went here yesterday, you wouldn't be able to see his account at all. But he hasn't posted. What? What's going on? Oh, shoot. Now, I'm not here supporting that good for Trump and I miss him and I want him back. I was never watching anybody's tweets. I never really liked the platform, to be honest with you. I would just post things so, just to share, just to be present. If people wanted to find me there, here you go. If I'm promoting something, an event, something like that, boom, right? Might look more informative and maybe, a little inspirational, make you smile at the very least, right? But it's just a point that this is a huge turning point. But again, I pray that Elon Musk, that this is not just some other, it's like the switch and bait thing. Because the elites are the elites. And like George Carlin says, hey, we ain't part of that club. So I'm not going to let this act like, oh, no, the world is saved, Chicken Little, right? It's okay now. No. Anthony Brown, welcome. Hey, you talk sports. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Doc. Don't take my job. Laugh out loud. It's funny. I was going to invite you, but it was last minute when I was like, you know what? I'm going to talk about the Phillies. I should invite Anthony Brown as a guest since you have your Twitch channel and you do your sports commentary. And I go, oh my God, I just don't have time. And maybe he's probably working. He's probably not available. But then, I'm going to invite you, Anthony. The next live, if you're available, let me know. Because I'm trying to stick now with the Monday, Wednesday lives at 12:30 p.m. Love to hear what you got to say. Because, guys, not only is Anthony Brown a sports commentator, he's in Philadelphia, baby. Phillies. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Welcome, Jeff. Jeff Prater. Fox was purchased by Disney a few years back. That's right. I knew that. And thank you for saying that. Thank you for texting me that. Yes. Oh, yeah. You see, Nizio, I see Giselle's officially on the market. Time to leave the wifey. That's funny. I did see that article, but I'm like, you know what? That for me is for my other channel where I talk about horoscopes and relationships because I can go down. Matter of fact, I was looking at their charts. That's from my other channel. And I'm starting next week. Haven't set the time or date yet, but I believe it's going to be Friday of next week. After this live, I'm going to my other channel. I have a new co-host, and we're going to be doing all that stuff. So if you guys are into astrology or want to know more about astrology and the esoteric and manifestation, and we're talking real and raw, but in that commentator, that topic, those topics of that sort. I promise you will not be disappointed. Even if you're not interested, make sure to check it out. Make sure if you haven't subscribed to my other channel, Olga S. Pérez, check it out. If you don't like it, you don't get any value from it, I got it. But especially if you come from this channel, let me know. Make sure to comment. Oh, let's see. Knees show, I swear the same. Someone mentioned unicorn emoji, and then all sorts of weird ads started popping up. Oh, you see what I mean? Yup, the whole watch thing. Yup. Well, I will let you know, Anthony. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. Did you hit the like button? Y'all hit the like button? I've seen people come and go. I wonder if everybody's just busy, or maybe you're like, she's just talking about the same old, what everybody else talking about today, Elon Musk. But Elon Musk, this is huge because now I'm going to follow everything he says because he hasn't convinced me. It's at least it's a new page, new chapter, because somebody's got to come in and ruffle some feathers in the sense that, we all knew that they've been losing money. They're not making money. And these people with this crazy salaries, I forget who else, was it the metaverse people that also, I read some articles a couple days ago, and there's a couple videos of this, the employees showing how good they're living, how they're having their coffee and they're on the roof deck and whatnot. And I'm going, why aren't you working? But see, we can see by the way journalism is run today, by the way even the social media is run today, nobody's working. And then they got these bots to do half the work for them. But then at the same time, like I've said before and I'll say it again, people do sell out for money all the time, every single day. Ordinary people. And of course, especially those in power. The more money you have, the more you want to hold on to it. Where that's the other thing where Tulsi Gabbard, when she's, out like, okay, I'm leaving this Democrat Party because it doesn't no longer represent what I believe in or what it used to be, right? And I like that she literally used the word elites. And I just saw another part of an interview with her and Russell Brand, and she, again, I keep hearing the elites. That's the key word for me, the elites. And so I love different discussions with all kinds of people in the interviews of like, what can we do? Well, we've got it. The system has to crash. The system has to crash. Yeah. And it should be communities and people of their own sovereignty choosing. Honestly. But see, how are you going to do that? How do we pull the plug, right? Because notice it. If Nancy, you know how they shut people down? You know how they cut people off, like Canada with the truckers, right? And we have 1,000 examples. You guys, I'm sure, have heard of one of them. If you haven't, you need to get out of the rock you're under and whatever you're watching and realize how these platforms, is not just with Kanye and how JP Morgan, I think, or was it Chase, right? They're like, you're done. You're out of the bank. No problem. No problem. Meaning, okay, I'll go somewhere else. But it's the fact that they can just pull the plug. But nobody's pulling the plug. So again, even Snowden got the plug pulled out. Like, he can't come back unless he faces treason charges and goes to jail, and God knows what will happen to him if he even makes it that far. Meanwhile, we got Ghislaine Maxwell running around in a, low security jail in Florida. Did you guys see that? Yeah, 20 years for sex trafficking. Jogging. And it's like, I mean, if everyone thinks they're powerless, I disagree. My point is, how do we pull the plug for them not to have salaries anymore? No, we're not paying you anymore. That's it. I'm not paying. Nobody else pay. How are they going to live without our money? Oh, wait, they're probably going to just throw like martial law on us. And again, you see, it makes it sound like I'm this, let's beat the establishment, the J6, and the way they try to portray that whole day. It's our duty, even as a human being, to be like, I don't agree with you, and you're doing things I don't want you to do, and don't do them in my name. All these starving people in America, but the millions and millions, I think a couple trillion now? Don't quote me an exact number, but we know it's huge, going to Ukraine. For who? For something we did not choose. That's not even legal. I don't get it. How everyone thinks that they don't have a choice. And yes, they do. I'm telling you. Like, look what happened to PayPal. Oh, anything that says misinformation or we don't like what you think or say, we're going to fine you $2,500. And then when they took it down supposedly or edited and said, oh, that was a mistake. It's back up, guys. Check it out. It's back up and better than ever. Yes. And I had a PayPal account and I closed it. In fact, for those of you who have donated to me through PayPal, I started putting my Venmo down there. I'm not saying Venmo's much better, but for now, that's where I'm at for donations. And I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Every bit of what you give me goes straight to me being able to be here on this channel, especially live. All the production, I do it all. And so, yeah, the help, the support matters 100%. And yeah, so I was trying to delete my account. And then I was like, okay, I want to make sure I transferred all my money before I delete the PayPal, right? Because I don't want to screw anything up. And then yesterday, I actually went to close it. And they were like, oh, not yet. But I already said I deleted it. And it said it was closed and I couldn't sign in. But then all of a sudden I could sign in. I'm like, what the F is happening? And, because I took an Uber and I had it connected with the PayPal. With my bank account. But you get me? Because I'm like, wait, I took all the money out of PayPal. But then now, oh, that transaction's happening, so we can't close you out. Again, free speech. Free speech. You don't want anybody who can't be free. You don't want to work for anybody like that. You don't want to have a relationship with anybody like that. It's so much better to be like, okay, let's agree to disagree. Or, hey, maybe change your delivery. Things like that. But to shut somebody down, nothing good ever comes. Can you imagine? You really want to say something, and then you can't. And then what happens? Then everything that comes after, it's all filtered. It's basically a form of fake. Jeff, Tulsi Gabbard, use extreme caution with her. She is W. I know, exactly. Thank you. Thank you, Jeff. You're the bomb. I love that you guys, and I knew that, and I love that you put that in the replay, and I mean, in the live chat. Yes. But you know what? There's a lot of people that went to WEF. That doesn't mean they're all, with the globalist elites and whatnot. And again, I agree with you. Yeah. Same with Elon. Like, absolutely. I don't trust. They need to really revamp themselves 100% and like go full tard. And then I would like, okay. Like somebody like Audrey Hepburn that left. Not Hepburn. Audrey Hepburn. Wait. Oh my God. I'm always doing this. The Breakfast at Tiffany's. I hope I said it right. But you know me, she left Hollywood. She's like, I had enough. And I made the money. I don't need more money, And then she goes and helps children that are hungry and in need and giving them love and affection. I'm like, that's the kind of stuff that I want to see from Tulsi and Elon. All of them. Like, how many of them really are willing to cut their lifestyle to really do good? But here's the thing. People can redeem themselves, atone themselves. And not that I don't know that much about Tulsi to say she did anything bad. But yeah, she was in that party. She went to WF. I get it. But I actually have a feeling that Tulsi really could not sleep at night. And like, it really bothered her. I think that she connected with her soul. Whatever is even innate in us, whether you believe in God or religion or not, right? Whatever's innate in us as a being, as an energy being, and you just want to do good because it feels good. But of course, the other psychopaths, literally psychopaths, you can also call them evil, for sure. They feed off of the misery and the power. I mean, they really, really do. It's a real thing. I just had this conversation also with someone else yesterday, and I was like, honestly, we are. I know a lot of people have said it, but I don't think they're saying it enough and loud enough that this is not about politics or culture or the internet or free speech. This is evil, darkness, real bad people that enjoy being bad versus those who cannot be that way. And everyone thinks they're powerless, but they're not. Every single one of us, every single day, our actions, our words make a difference. I make it a point every time I go out, whether I go to the grocery store, wherever I go. I make people laugh. I make people smile in any way I can. And maybe they're not even laughing with me, right? Maybe they're like, they're just chuckling, thinking like, okay, just move on, lady. You bought your products. Let's go, right? I get it. But it works because the next time I go and I get the same person, I get a different reaction. I mean, what do they say? What precedes you is your character. It's how you make people feel. Can you imagine if everybody made it a point to make everybody feel better? Like, think about it. It takes two to tango. You can't fight with two people. Don't get me wrong. Of course, I've seen plenty of videos of Antifa, right? Funny, right? Anti-fascist, but you're actually fascist? And, you're dressed up in black. You can't even show your face. Oh, yeah. I think you're really good for society and you really mean well. And you really, your anarchy is really well put out there. And I believe in anarchy. I believe in we can self-govern. I do. You can call that progressive, but I've been saying that for years. Again, everything's been inverted, upside down. Now, every word you use because they choose to amplify it. Actually, you know what I think? Actually, to be honest, to be really, truly honest, they need a life. And I said it before in other lives, and I'll continue to say it. Get a life. How are you having time to dress up in black and beat people up unless somebody's paying you? Which is happening. It's happening. It's happening. And oh God forbid I even mention the name Soros, who bought out the district attorney who paid for, put in place the DA here in Philadelphia. Look it up. I remember having a conversation with another friend of mine who's an attorney, and she was like, what, really? I'm like, look it up. Funny, huh? Funny. You gotta laugh to not cry. But yeah, I'm looking at going back real quick to Fetterman. I wish him well, and I hope he recovers. And take a step back for a second. And if you're a Democrat, please find somebody better. And I mean, in good health. This is horrible. It's just not good for him, for anybody. Seriously. Yep. And I'm especially because I'm a great supporter and an advocate, and I've helped many people with disabilities. So this really bothers me. How low can we go to be like, look at this idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing, or he can't even speak, or he's in a debate. Just stop it. Just stop it. Pointing the finger. Whenever you point the finger, there's three pointing back at you. I know that's an oldie, but it's a goodie, baby. Hey, welcome, William. How you doing? I made it. Yay. Great to see you. Great to have you back, babe. I will go back and watch what I missed after. Oh, shit. It's been quite a day today. Trying to get plugged in. All these things were happening. My doorbell, I got maintenance guy coming. Blah, blah, blah. Then I started breaking out. I had a hive. And not that I care, that I'm sure you guys don't care what I look like, but it itches and it burns, and I'm like, and I can't focus. So here I am. And I obviously breezed through it all because everyone's talking about it. But of course, I said Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I'm doing my lives. And I was like, do I do a reaction video? I mean, I get in so many comments now, and I have a whole list. I can even share it with you guys. Look at this. I literally copy and paste. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Screen share. Here we go. Check this out. Okay, no, that's not what I wanted to show you. Oh, but here, see that? My OnlyFans. Let me see. My OnlyFans. Oh, my OnlyFans. Ooh, is that a Freudian slip? Yeah, I started a channel and I thought maybe there I won't get banned, and I'll do both lives over there and here. And long story short, guys, let me know what you think. But I opened an account, but I didn't post anything yet. But yeah, see, like I'll copy and paste, especially because I don't want to forget. And then I'll delete the ones I already did. So yeah, Aaron Lewis, Chris Webby. I know. It's all like, I didn't put them all nicely, neatly, you know, all bold letters. Or not. America by Tom. God, we need you. But so yeah, Mises, Dictator. So yeah, I keep adding as you guys are telling me. And then I've been doing a poll. Well, I did one poll, and you guys were awesome. Thank you so much for responding to that poll. And I'm like, okay, should I do another poll? Like, maybe not just like which artist you want me to do the most next versus the song, like 3 of the songs that I'm being asked by the same artist. And then I'm like, you know, I want to switch it up. I don't want to do like a ton of Sansom in a row. And then I don't know if I just do Tom when he's getting a new one out, because again, I specifically had somebody a while ago ask for me to do a reaction to the 18-minute My Fans reaction video. And so yeah, I'm a little verklempt. I'm a little overwhelmed here. I love that you guys are telling me what you want, and I love that you guys are totally asking me to react to videos that I didn't even know existed, and I'm totally into wanting to know what they're saying about it. I want to see other people's reaction, you know? But yeah, it's always about topics that you know I can get into. So that's awesome, guys. Thank you so much. And it all started with Tom McDonald. And only because the one title that song names. Oh, by the way, guys, so I was trying to put a little ad on for that video because I'm thinking, since they're shadow banning me this way, people that are looking for people like me will find me, right? They came back and they said, nope, content is too shocking. It's either offensive, violating, like what? Matter of fact, I think I screenshot it. Let me see if I still have it. No. Yeah, well, you get my drift. I'm like, what? So I appeal it. So they came back right away and they're like, no, it's definitely, you know, it's violent, it's bad, it's shock. No. I'm like, no. So I went back again. They're like, okay, give us 2 to 3 days to determine. So then I'm like, okay, well, while they do that, is there any other video, guys, that you think I should promote out there on YouTube just to get people to find me? Let me know. I would love to know. I've been asking my friends. Hey, Brandon, welcome. Brandon Howe. Oh, I love the emojis. Yes, like I said, even if it's an emoji. Yes. So what's that? Is that a redhead, blonde? I always do that too with all the yellow and the heart. What's that? Heart throbbing and red hearts. You guys are the best. I love you. Yes. Well, I think we said it all. Here's the biggest last question before I close today, and that is, what is the best news out there today for you? What do you think is the best news out there? There's enough bad news. Number 1. Number 2 question is, what do you really think about Elon Musk? Good? Bad? The truth. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Because the truth will set you free. Let me know in the live chat. I'm looking. I know sometimes it takes a second for you guys to type it. But yeah, I'm thinking today I didn't feel like to do a reaction even in the end. But that means I'm definitely doing a reaction video on Monday live, 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Haven't chosen one yet. I'm going to put a couple polls up. So keep in touch. Make sure that, I don't know what you have to do to make sure that you see the community posts. Because if not, then I'm just going to go what I feel that day. No offense to anybody. But I'm thinking I'm going to take since I already did Sansom and a Tom lately, that I have to do either Chris Webby or Weeby and the other one, well, I could do Mises. I haven't done him at all yet. And the other one, the Jennings. Wait, you know what? Let me look at my post. I'm gonna screen share yeah, here we go. My channel, the post. Wait, post. This one? The poll. This was the poll. See how I asked, vote for the next artist you want me to do, a reaction video. Which song do you want me to do? And there's, 19 comments, which is awesome. But I'm thinking maybe I'll do Monday's Struggle Jennings and Caitlin Curtis. I forget the title. Somebody else. I don't know why I don't have it in my little list. The little list I just sent to you. Or do I do Aaron Lewis? Am I the only one? Because like I said, we already did Tom and Sansom. I'll go back to Sansom because I know there's so many more. The other one, like one of them, The Sixth Sense, definitely can't. I'm looking forward to doing that one. But come on, right? Chris Webby, Struggle Jennings, Mises. I'll put another poll. If you're watching this live right now, tell me in the live chat. I will watch the replay if I miss it. And when you watch this replay, definitely. And share this video. Get more people involved. Let them know, like, hey, let her know what you would like her to do. And if you haven't seen her stuff, here's this. Like, so I have a literal playlist for reaction videos. But so far, I've only put all the Tom McDonald's in there. And I'm wondering if I should make another playlist of, now that I'm getting more and more Sansoms in, should I do like a reaction Sansom, reaction Tom, or should I put all the reaction videos in a playlist? It's whatever you guys want, guys. It's whatever you want. And it's funny how when people like leave a comment and they go, oh, you should do a reaction video of this. And I'm like, I actually did. And then I grab the link and I put it in the comments. Have you guys noticed? You guys are the best. Let's see. Nightmare, best news. Semicolon, Twitter is back. Yes. Back better than ever, maybe, too? Nightmare. Elon Musk, semicolon, he's cool in my opinion. I'm feeling it, man. I am. I'm feeling it. I'm not one to be like brainwashed. You know what I mean? Jeff Prater, Elon news is biggest. Yeah. Have mixed feelings on him because of the implant stuff. Me too. I know the hashtag Me Too means something else, but in my world, it means I got a girl, and we've been joking about that since, I know. People are like, oh, you're so insensitive. Like, no, you know what? Just because you did the Me Too doesn't mean I can't do Me Too. I mean, we've been saying Me Too forever. Now, all of a sudden, it's only for that? No, come on now. Relax. Jeff Prater, struggle is fire. God, we need you now. Okay. I'm feeling that one. I'm feeling that one for Monday. I'm not kidding. Jeff, thank you. Nightmare. What'd you say, honey? What's that mean? I don't understand that emoji. Or that. I'll look it up. Nightmare. Sorry, I don't get it. But as you know, your comments are my fuel. Keep them coming. I do read them. I will reply live or after the live in the comments in the description below. Thank you so much for being here with me. You're everything. I wish you the best day ever, the best weekend ever. I wish you whatever you want, that you may get it. All my love. Much love, many blessings, and I'll talk to you soon. Oh, wait. Out of the corner of my eye, I just saw Nightmare. It means I agree with Jeff said. Oh, you see? I know, another oldie but goodie. What did they say? They go, do you guys know what I'm about to say? You never go to bed without learning something new. Why am I messing this up? It's always great to learn something new. I'm totally messing this up, but you know what I mean. That makes my day. Hey, trans conservative waifu, welcome. Now that I already said goodbye, and all of a sudden I'm seeing these things. Weird, but that's a sign. It's a good sign. Welcome, welcome. Great to have you. Hi. If you haven't subscribed, make sure to subscribe. Hit the like button. Share this content. Can't say it enough. Get your friends to get involved. Trust me. Whether they don't like me, they like me. They're going to say something. They're going to say something. They're going to be like, well, who is this person? It's good. It's a great conversation starter. All right. That's it. That's it. For real, for real. Much love. And I'll talk to you soon.